Ooh, before you get off the phone really quickly, let's talk about. Oh shit, you've been on the phone. You've been on the phone for a while, though. Bro. Call it.
Hour.
Yeah, no, not you. You've been on the phone for a while now, so I'm just gonna make this quick because I know you got bad B waiting for you. You nasty. Naomi Osaka. Do you know who that is?
The tennis player.
Yeah, the new and young and beautiful tennis player. She recently, you know what's happening in the media with her, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. So recently, she was supposed to be featured in the French Open, right? And she decided that before she plays her match, she doesn't want to talk to the media because it plays a lot on her mental health and it kind of puts her off her game before she turns up, blah, 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 all of this stuff. And the French Open was like, yo, you must have forgotten you was a nigga. You must have forgotten your place, boy. Oh, sorry, girl. You must have forgotten your place. You is talking to the media, whether you like it or not. And she was like, no, I'm not. I got 60 million in the bank. I don't even need to do this no more. I got a bunch of fans who now know me as the greatest tennis player at the moment. I have an audience. The internet exists. I can make money without playing tennis now.
Yeah.
And then they hit her with, oh, you try that and you're going to be banned. And then literally like a day later, she was like, hi guys. I mean, she released a whole press release, but I'm not going to read that right now because it's like really long. She's like, hi guys. So I've decided to withdraw from the French Open since they need me more than I need them anyways. So fuck them niggas. And I know all the black people that were going to be watching are not going to be watching now because everyone else that's playing is white. And everyone in the media just went crazy. They were like, oh my God, I can't believe she's so disrespectful. And then there was the other side of people going, yes, well done, Queen, for standing up for what you believe in and talking about the mental health of players. What do you think? Do you think she's in the right or do you think she's bugging a little bit?
How many games in the French Open do they have to play is my first question.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know about tennis like that to be knowing how many games the niggas be playing. But I think it's kind of like a knockout type of situation. So it depends on how many people are in the competition, right?
Yeah. I would say that she should have to talk to the press, but even in basketball, you kind of have to. You have to. Even the president has to talk to the press.
That's true.
The White House literally has to have addresses for the press where they come in, like almost every week. Yep. So I would say it's a contractual thing, isn't it?
I say yes and no. It's not. I don't think it's a contractual thing. Because if it's a contractual thing, then she wouldn't have a choice but to do this. Does that make sense?
But I thought that was her gripe. Like,
Her gripe was she don't want to do it, and the French Open threatening her. Either you do this or we ban you.
Well, you ban me. Oh, you just ban me then.
Yeah. Well, she didn't even give them that option. She just withdrew.
Yeah. If it's not contractual, and I say I don't.
No, it's not contractual. No. All of these players don't have to talk to. They don't have to talk to the media. They don't have to, but they do it because of the relationship between the sports and the media, which I believe is an even further conversation that needs to be had. That relationship, that shit is old. Do we really still need the media to be interviewing fucking sports athletes? Like, think about it, really. Why? Why do you think we need it?
I'll say yes, just simply because how it's used. It's used to, like, introduce new people. It's not.
Yeah, I agree, but social media exists. Social media exists.
Yeah, you can say that, but it's still some of the traditional routes of exposure are still relevant.
No, not that one. And this is why I don't think it's relevant still in 2021, because social media exists. And niggas is still and also people are still gonna watch the show whether you interview the people that are playing or not. Does that make sense? So why is it?
But they use it. They don't just use it for that. They use it to sell.
Exactly, the word sell.
They use it to sell a character. The players use it. The managers use it. You can't just use Instagram and social media because the people that are on there already know about you.
True that, but what I agree with you is that they use it to sell stuff. But they're not using it to sell these athletes, because these athletes made it there. No, they're not, because they made it there before they even
They use it to sell the athletes.
No, they
college
don't. How?
basketball. They are this guy's the next prospect. And they run interviews.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. They before like they say that before the media gets to interview that person is what I'm trying to say. So they can go, oh, this guy's gonna be the next new blah 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 or whatever because they have that skill. Say again.
They use that to tell a story. They use that to make the people believe it.
Yeah,
they use that to see it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. I know, but I feel like don't you think that even if that part was taken out, the story will still be told by watching the nigga be amazing on the pitch? Why not?
It just wouldn't. I don't have to explain it, but it just wouldn't.
Nah, no. I'm not taking that as an answer. No, I'm not taking that as an answer. It's It definitely like, okay, think about this. The media comes out and says, oh, the next new tennis star is going to be Naomi Osaka. Everyone goes crazy. Well, you think people aren't going to believe that after watching her play and beat everyone just because she didn't sit down and talk to the media? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they're selling the personality. They're selling the character. They want you to buy into it. That's why they run interviews.
I agree, but what I'm trying to tell you, my response to that is that is outdated now because social media exists. You don't have to sell. But listen. Let me quickly finish my point. You don't have to sell those personalities through the media anymore because those personalities can sell themselves on social media, and in most cases, they sell themselves better than the media sells them. Do you not agree?
But when you say social media, I'm saying that the people that are following those people on social media, they've already bought into them.
Not necessarily, because you could go follow them on social media after watching a match and seeing how good they are. Does that make sense? And you've never seen this person before. You've never seen them play. You don't know nothing about them, but you see them play, and you're like, wow, they are great. And then you go to social media and find out what their personal life is about, what their personality is about, on all of this shit. And I feel like social media is a more accurate and a more forgiving way of showing people's personality.
That's for the consumer to go out of their way to invest instead of being put in front of them.
Fair enough. But I believe because of social media, that's outdated, but you believe otherwise, so we can just agree to disagree. Because that's what I'm hearing you say. Am I misquoting that?
That what?
Am I misquoting that? The fact that you believe that the media is still relevant because they still have to sell their personality through the media, and I'm saying that that's irrelevant now because social media, because all of these athletes sell themselves better than the media sells them. But
no, I disagree.
Okay, cool. We can agree to disagree then. But either way, shout out to Naomi Osaka. Shout out to the Black Queen. Do what you need to do to make sure that your mental health stays intact. And fuck these niggas, because they're already making mad amount of money off of you. Anyways, I don't deserve to make any more. That was my alarm to wake up. All right. Is there anything else that you want to say about Naomi Osaka's situation? Because I kind of just took over that conversation.
Once again, I don't know if it is contractual. We're saying it's not, but if it was, then would the power that you have been the number one, I'm pretty sure you could have gone about it a different way and just not go to shit.
Of course. I don't, sorry to cut you off again, and I'm not entirely sure whether it is contractual or not, but because she didn't try to deal with it contractually behind the scene, I assumed that she wasn't obligated to do anything. Does that make sense? Contractually, anyways. But carry on.
Yeah, if she was, I'm pretty sure she has the leverage to say,
exactly.
You know what? I don't want to do the interviews.
Exactly. But I have a question though.
I understand that they are a business.
Yeah.
There's certain things that are in place that need to happen. Why? May not know. She may not need to be privy to that information. But you can reach a middle ground. I'm sure that interviews aren't hurting your mental health that bad. I don't want to say...
Don't talk about people's mental health or...
I'm not saying mental health as a thingy because I don't know you, but...
Exactly. And that's what I was going to say. You don't know that.
Foreign. It's not a foreign concept.
Yeah.
That celebrities would use mental health to get their way. But
oh, yeah, you're right. It's not a foreign concept, but that doesn't mean that we have to be like, okay, cool, you're lying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, good. Because she might be like, for real, that fucks with my mental state when I'm about to go perform. Because playing a sport is like going to war, isn't it? You have to be there mentally. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand her point. Even if she's not someone that has a lot of mental issues, just because you have to be there mentally to go be number one, I understand why you be like, no, I don't want to talk to these niggas because mentally that's going to fuck me up. I get that.
Yeah.
I get it. And that's why I'm not going to attack her, because I feel like people are taking that as she meant that she might be depressed or have some type of mental issues. No, that's not how I took it anyways. I took it as, when I'm coming in to fuck niggas up and I need to be 100%. But if I go in 100%, talk to the media, by the time I leave, I'm on 85%.
Yeah, and she is someone that's at the top of her
game.
Of her game.
Exactly. Do you get what I mean?
Like she
go on.
So she knows what's working for her and what's messing her up. So
yeah,
it's kind of so yeah.
Exactly, and that's why I support you, Queen. Do your thing. Make sure them French niggas don't make you do nothing. Actually, they didn't make her do nothing. She withdrew anyways, and they attempted to fine her £15,000. I think it was.
She can change.
Pardon?
She can change.
Yeah, it's nothing to her, man. 15,000 is nothing. But she was cheeky though. She released a press release saying, "I hope that this considerable amount of money that I'm going to be fined is donated to a charity on my behalf." That's cheeky. But she's right. If you're not gonna fine me for doing this because that's your rules, yeah, donate it to a mental health charity because you don't need that money. It's just a fine for me not following your rules. Cool. That's extra money, right? Donate it to show that you care about players' mental health. And pardon?
I said yeah.
Yeah, and I support this move because I support a move where a black person is at the top, and while they're at the top, they let their power be known, as opposed to just be going yes massa to all of the white people who own the infrastructure. Because guess what? The infrastructure relies on them to make a lot of money. I can guarantee you that the amount of money that the French Open is seeing right now is completely, like, significantly less money that they'll be seeing if Naomi Osaka was in the tournament. I can guarantee that 100%. But that's all I got to say about that, to be honest. Shout out to you, Black Queen, and all the other Black Queens out there. Mental health is very, very important. Let's take that shit seriously. Do you have anything else to add to this?
I did have I don't know who needs to hear this, but I forgot it now.
All right. Okay, cool. If you remember, text me, and then I'll say it at the end of the pod. I think that's all I really wanted to talk to you about. I ain't really played that much new music yet. But as I said, this is going to be the Afro Beats dedicated motherfucking podcast. Not just this, and every podcast that comes after. No more UK drill music being played on this podcast anymore.